Yes, this is John G. Sutton, Tales from the Jails. I'm going to talk today about some very strange things that staff did at Strangeways. Yeah. I'll talk about strange things from the scrubs in another video, but let me tell you strange things that the staff did at Strangeways. We were quite full. Strangeways was full. There was nearly 2,000 inmates in Strangeways, and it was round about, I think it was the year 1982. Could have been at 83, but I think it was 82. And we were absolutely full. The hospital ward was full. The hospital unit had to be extended onto A1 landing to take the inmates, and there were inmates sleeping on mattresses on the landings because there were just we were absolutely no room at all in the prison. Anyway, be that as it may, at night there is always a duty hospital officer in the prison. There isn't a doctor, there isn't any other medically trained staff. The entire thing is run by the duty hospital officer, which on numerous occasions was myself. But on one particular evening, it wasn't me, one night, it was another hospital officer whose name I shan't mention because I don't mention officers' names, and I don't think that Bob Threader would be too pleased if I mentioned his name on this video. Oops, there I go. I mentioned his name. Naughty me. Huh? Anyway, this particular idiotic senior officer, more of which later, he was on nights, and they got a couple of inmates who'd attempted suicide. One inmate came in probably about 11 o'clock. Nobody else in the jail. Gave him a sedative and put him into one of the padded cells. That's a strip cell. Yeah, now in a padded cell, with the padded cells we had, there were plastic walls, yeah, secure, really secure doors, solid, you wouldn't get through that. And a plastic pot and a secure blanket, a very hard blanket, that you can't rip. And the inmates going naked, yeah. So he used the last available strip cell around about 11 o'clock, admitted an inmate who had attempted some kind of suicide attempt, and to protect him from himself, he was placed into strip conditions, which was all well and good until we got to about 3 o'clock in the morning, and another inmate had kicked off trying to injure himself and was brought to the hospital by disciplined staff. And this particular senior hospital officer was confronted with a conundrum. What would he do with another inmate who required to go into strip conditions when he hadn't got any strip condition cells, no strip cells left? So this particular genius of a senior hospital officer decided, in his own wisdom, to open up the strip cell where he got this naked guy in, sedated, and put another naked guy who's sedated in to the same cell. Seriously. Senior Officer Bob Threader, he two'd them up, the strip cells. Imagine that, you can imagine waking up in the morning, you've been sedated, you wake up in the morning, you've got no clothes on, you bollock naked, you're in a cell. there's another naked man next to you. Seriously, what a stupid bastard, We came on in the morning, I came on in the morning to take over, and this idiot said to me, "Yeah, I had to double up the strip cells." I said, "You cannot. You seriously can't. You can't be serious. You know, it's just not feasible that you do this. You know." Well, that's what's happened. You know, ran out of strip cells. I had to do something. You know, there was quite a kerfuffle about that. I tell you. Yeah. So we had to deal with all that. But he hadn't got a clue what to do. But that's something that you definitely wouldn't do, isn't it? Can you imagine what if something had happened? I mean, both these inmates are trying to kill themselves. Both of these inmates are naked. They're both in the same cell. Hey, yeah. What's your name, mate? Hey, talking about naked people, yeah. I went to the gym. I used to go to the. I usually used to go running, you know, but every now and again I'd go to the gymnasium and do a circuit, you know, a training circuit, you know, weightlifting, squats, bench presses, you know, dumbbells, barbells, all the rest of it, you know, they had a little gymnasium thing set up uh, inside the walls, you know. Anyway, it was in one of the rooms there, and inside there they had a shower unit. You know, so I didn't used to use that. I used to use the shower unit in the hospital because we had little cubicles in the hospital. I kept my stuff in there, and they had a shower unit there. So as I was running the ward, I could go up there and have a shower in the back of the unit. But I went into this gymnasium one lunchtime. Seriously, this is beggar's belief. Yeah, and all the usual stuff in there, weightlifting, bench pressing, a lot of us, probably about 15, you know, that used to go in there on an irregular basis, but they were in there, you know. And I went in there, I saw this woman. I thought to myself, this bloody woman doing in here, you know. So I said to one of the staff, I went, who the hell's this woman? Oh, it's such a body's wife, you know. Really? He brought his wife into the gymnasium. What's she doing in here? She was doing a circuit, you know, as you would. But when she'd finished doing a circuit, probably about 1:10, 1:05 in the afternoon, lunch hour was officially 12:30 to 1:30. So around about 1:05, 1:10. She goes into the shower unit, yeah. Loads of blokes in the shower unit start bollock naked, getting clean, getting washed up after they've been sweating and heaving and thing. Whips all the kit off and gets in the shower with them. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. Yeah. So I left them to it. I mean, it's just beggars belief that they would do that. I mean, how stupid is that? Yeah. Tell you, stay away from prisons. You might be safe with the inmates. Most of them just wanted to get on with a quiet life, but some of the staff were barking mad. Tales from the Jails. My name's John G. Sutton. Maybe subscribe. It helps, I believe. I'll see you soon. Oh yeah, somebody called Pat wanted a song. So Pat, if you're listening, if you're watching, this is for you. I'm only going to do a little bit because I know how popular these singing sessions are. I don't want to spoil you all with a luxury of hearing John G. Sutton sing. So here we go. This is one of my favourite songs. My grandfather used to sing it to me, usually after he'd come back from the pub. And it's Galway Bay. Seriously. If you ever go across the sea to Ireland, be it even at the closing of the day, you can see the people picking up the praties and watch the sun go down on Galway Bay. You asked for it.